Welcome back to the program, guys. I'm Buntri guy, and in this video I want to show you how to use a bi-directional filter or cross-filter function, and also to activate the bi-directional in the data modeling. Let's jump into my computer and show you how to do that. So here I have the Adventure database from Microsoft. And so it's contained in this table. It's contained just the calendar year and the sales amount. Now, before we start creating a measure, let's go ahead and have a look at the data modeling relationships. So in this data modeling relationship, I have a customer tables which contain all my customer information like the genders, the name, the date of birth, the address line, and then in my fact table I've got the sales amount, the sales order number, the sales date, the order date, etc. And here I have the products dimension, which contain all of my product names, the size, the color, the description, etc. And the calendar will contain all my the calendar year, the date, the daytime, the month, etc. And then my other two dimensions is the product subcategory and a product category, which we're probably not going to use for now. So let's calculate the total sales amount, which is this one, by year, and also calculate the number of product sold by year. Okay, so it's going to be these three tables. So let's go back to the canvas. So here I have a calendar year, which is from the calendar table. Come on. So I've got a calendar year table, and the sales amount is from the sales table, which is this one here. Okay, sales amount. Nothing's tricky here, so it's basically aggregate my sales amount by total by year. Okay, now let's say that we want to calculate the number of products by year. So we go to the product tables. I have a measure here which is calculate the number of products. Okay, so it's just a simple measure that can count the distinct count of the product key. Okay, so let's bring that in. And as you can see, it's showing the same number of products, 397, across all rows. Okay, now nothing wrong with the measures, but there's something wrong with this product. Okay, so why are we getting the same number of records? Okay, so let's have a look at the relationships. Okay, so let me just open the one that had the drawing. Now, relationship, it goes by the direction of the arrow. So we've got your calendar year. We want to access the sales amount. Okay, so it goes in this direction. Okay, and from the calendar year and from sale, we want to go to get the product. Okay, which is this one here, number of product. So as you know, the relationship in Power BI, it only works by that directional, and that's why we are getting 397, and 390 is the total of the number of product. That's why you get an incorrect values. So how do we fix it? There's two ways you could do it. You could turn on the bi-directional of the arrow. So let's do that. So remember the total is 397. So let's turn on the bi-directional in a cross filter. So in a cross filter direction, at the moment by default is set to single. We're going to change it to both. So now to access the product, the number of product, it can go from here to the sales table, and from sale it can go to the product table. So let's have a look at the report now. Voila, that's gorgeous. See, it tells me in 2001 the 25 product was sold, 2002 56 was sold, and see the total there, 397. That's the total that we saw before for each row. Okay, so that's one way of getting the correct number of products. I'll show you another way. So let's turn off these bi-directional. Now the second method you can turn on both directional is using a cross filter function. Let's have a look at the Power BI document. Okay, it's cross filter function, so it's just saying specify the cross filtering direction to be used in a calculator for a relationship that exists between two columns. So as you can see, we want to use that two column, the sales table and the product table. So it's the sales table and a product. We want to activate these directional both. Okay, so we want to activate. So your first column is the sales column, and the second column is the product column. I'll show you in a minute in the Power BI. And the direction types, you can have either one direction, both, or none. Okay, so let's jump back to a Power BI desktop. Okay, so we want to activate product key, so that's your key with the product key in the products table. So let's create a measure. Let's create a measure. So my measure is I call it a I call it cross filter both equal. Now I need to use the calculate function. Calculate. So I need to apply the expression. The expression is the number of products. Okay, number of product, and then I want to activate the cross filter function. Cross filter, and then the first column is the sale product table, sales product key, and the second column is the product key. Okay, and I want to activate both directions, so I'm going to use both. Okay, now if I start bringing, so I'm going to bring that cross filter in now, which is this one. See? And look at I didn't turn it on. So for a simple data modeling, it's okay to turn on the both directional in the data relationship, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so it's better to do it in using a cross filter function. I would recommend to use that. So that's how you do it. So what do you guys think of the bi-directional in relationship and using the cross filter function. So just I wouldn't recommend using the bi-directional in the relationship, because sometimes if you have a very complex data modeling, it can give you a weird result. So I would prefer using a cross filter function if you can. Yeah, so that's how you do it. If you want to turn on, if you want to activate the bi-directional in the relationships. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you love the video, just subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.